Thank you very much, Kevin. As the runners are called in line and the white flag is raised, they're off in the Savills chase over 3 miles, and there are 17 fences ahead of them. And the first to show is Kemboy on the inside of Monalea as they clear the first fence. They're all safely over. Heading on now to the second, which is the first of 4 ditches. And in the lead is Kemboy, followed by Monalea. A couple of lengths back to win third place, who is Jed, bright orange colours. And then comes Annabelle Fly on the inside of Bell's Hill. Delta Work next, and then presenting Percy, and held up at the back of the field, Road to Respect, third last year and winner the year before, as they go away from that next fence in the back straight, which was their third. And it's Kemboy. This race was the making of him last year, ran out an emphatic winner, goes along disputing the lead with Monalea, and then comes after a break Jet. Annabelle Flies on the inside of Bell's Hill. Delta Work in the white cap is 2 behind, presenting Percy. Recent third in the John Durkin. And last of all is Road to Respect, and Sean Flanagan in a blue cap. On now to the next fence, the second ditch, and Monalea has swapped a place with Kemboy, a length between them. Gone forward in front of Jed. Mark Walsh, a late replacement for Robbie Power and Jed. Bell's Hill is next in fourth. Annabelle Flies on the inside in the JP McManus colours, followed by Delta Work presenting Percy and A Road to Respect. Racing across on the run into the straight for the first time, and it's Monalea and Rachel Blackmore opening up a couple of lengths advantage over Kemboy and Paul Townend in second. Then Jet Mark Walsh, who make the bend third. Behind them in fourth is Bell's Hill and Danny Mullins, followed by Delta Work and Jack Kennedy, who's having a good day so far, as they race now to the fence in the straight, which is number 7, and the final one next time in the Savills chase. Monalea followed by Kemboy. After them is Bell's Hill, who's improved, and Jet is next with Annabelle Fly. Delta Work presenting Percy and Road to Respect. The 8 runners pass the stands with a circuit to go. 10 fences left to jump. In front is Monalea and Rachel Blackmore. Sitting a close second, Kemboy, Paul Town and Jet Mark Walsh gone up on the outside. They're followed by Bell's Hill and Danny Mullins. Delta Work, Jack Kennedy presenting Percy, Davy Russell, Annabelle Fly, Barry Gerrity with the back marker, Road to Respect and Sean Flanagan. Away to fences 8 and 9 at approximately the halfway stage. In the Savills chase, today's big one, and it is Monalea joined by Jet on the outside. And knocked back a place to third is Kemboy, and then Bell's Hill, whose last one came here in the Gold Cup. As they go now to the second one past the stands, this is number 9. Monalea on the inside of Jet. A couple of lengths off them, and third is Kemboy. Then Bell's Hill, Delta Work presenting Percy, Road to Respect, and Annabelle Fly shuffle back to the rear of the field as they return to the point at which they started, heading down the far side of the track. And it is Monalea, runner-up 12 months ago, back in front from Jet. And then Kemboy, down the back straight they go now, with 8 fences left to jump. Monalea and Jet increasing their lead over Kemboy, with Delta Work gone into 4th place. Then Bell's Hill presenting Percy, Road to Respect, relegates Annabelle Fly to be the back marker. Completing a circuit, and to the second of the fences down the far side. Monalea and Jet, half a length between them, 4 in front. In 3rd place is Kemboy, and then a break of 5 to Delta Work. Slight mistake there by Jet in second. On now to the next fence on the far side. This is the second last ditch, about 7 furlongs from home, and it's Monalea bowling along out in front from Jet, and then comes Kemboy with Delta Work, Bell's Hill presenting Percy, Road to Respect, and squeezed along at the back is Annabelle Fly. On now to the next on the far side. This is 5 from the finish in the Savills chase, and it's Monalea over, pops it a couple of lengths in front, with Jet second, and then Kemboy in third in the blue and yellow. After them is Bell's Hill with Delta Work, Road to Respect presenting Percy, all close in behind. Back marker at the 4th last fence is Annabelle Fly. 5 furlongs to go. They've 3 fences left to jump, and one of those is the last ditch. In front is Monolith from Jet. Kemboy tracking them in third. Bells Hill next on the inside of Delta Work. At 3 fences out, it's Monolith rising a length and a half in front of Jet. 2 lengths back to Kemboy, then Delta Work, Road to Respect has improved from the rear. Then Bells Hill presenting Percy and Annabelle Fly pushed along to keep in touch. Heading for the second last fence, and they're beginning to tighten up. Monolith over from Jet, just behind them in third place. And apparently coasting is Kemboy. Road to Respect is on the outside of Bells Hill. Then Delta Work presenting Percy and Annabelle Fly. Racing round the home turn. 1 fence left to jump in the Savills chase. Jet on the far side is Monolith. Road to Respect. And coming there in between horses is Kemboy. Then Delta Work, Bells Hill presenting Percy and Annabelle Fly. To the final fence in the Savills chase, Monolith, Kemboy, Road to Respect. Jet is next with presenting Percy. Delta Work is finishing best of all on the outside. Monolith is on the spot. Here's the man of the moment, Jack Kennedy, and Delta Work in the white cap. And it's Delta Work on the near side of Monolith. Road to Respect, Kemboy, and presenting Percy in an edge of Satyr Savills chase.